All right, so we're about halfway through the toughest rebuild. We're 4-4. We got a couple upset wins we didn't think we was going to get. We got Missouri State versus Delaware this week. The rebuild's been semi-easy enough so far. Recruiting's not going great. We're more excited about the transfer portal than anything because there's not a lot of talent that's going to stay here no matter what we do. So we're just looking to get through the season here and get to recruiting, to the transfer portal. I mean, we're winning way more games than we thought we were going to win. That's for sure. We got the 2-star to commit. This kid's gone. And they have a major pipeline, so that's going to be gone. They have a slight pipeline there. We should be good there. The lack of offensive linemen is going to be kind of insane. We did get one of the D tackles. And he is not going to be ready to play next year, that's for sure. They're both 2-stars either way. They're going to overtake him with the visit. They have the... Yeah, we want to try and get one of the edges. And then we want to keep one of the Texas schools from getting interested in coming back in this race. Try and knock out UTEP real quick. Six of 5. We dropped that one also. Let's see. Single season passing yards records broke. So Ike still doesn't want to stay. I don't know why he's not go down. He's like the 3rd player down. Oh, it's not like play style's back to C+. Man, if we could just get them passing yards to get up a little more, it'd be nice to be able to get everybody. All right, let's see who we're going to be able to get in this transfer portal. What is that noise? Single passing touchdown record broke. They're definitely overperforming. That is for sure right now. I mean, 7 wins. We're going to be in a bowl game this year that we really shouldn't have any business in, kind of. We're going to 50 this kid out also. Because what I don't want to have happen, that I have happen a lot, is when you leave these races open, other schools come in and steal the player you're going after. So that's all we're going after. That's all the hours we really have to spend on people at the moment. We did get that other D tackle to commit also. That left tackle went to Sam Houston. Only going to get 2 stars. They said they ain't allowing us 3s. Damn. We're not going to get this kid either, really. So I think we should go over here and kind of refocus our hours. Any state, and then what do we need? We need a quarterback. We're looking for people not being recruited. He's a backfill creator. We got a running back still, but he's a 2-star. Kind of buns. All right, tight end. Proximity to home. Kentucky's offering. They'll have a pipeline there. C+, so he'll leave after 1 season of upgrades probably. Playing time. Playtime. Conference prestige, playtime. He's an athlete though, so we're going to throw him on there and see. Maybe we can get him to stay. We have 1 offensive lineman currently on the board. And we're going to be losing probably every starter on the team. Not being offered. Let's go guard. Let's see. Playtime. We took him off. There is no deal breaker, but no pipeline. But I don't think we're going to get him. Dang, we're down to 2 stars. All right, let's throw an edge on the board also. .290 power rusher. We'll take that. We need 2 linebackers. Thumper's not. I mean, it's all right. We want to bring in somebody who's Boise State, Memphis, Tennessee. I bet Boise State don't have a pipeline there. Let's see. Coverage specialist, Maryland. Let's see. Maryland might have a Florida pipeline. Even though they're like one of the deepest areas. When it comes to talent. Yeah, Boise State has no pipeline, so we're going to jump there. They do have a silver pipeline. We'll try and jump ahead there. I'll just tackle more. Oh. Pull the 10. Let's put him on the quarterback. Try and get him. All right, we might shift some hours here after next week. We had a bunch of coaching points. Let's go ahead and use some. So we want to be able to get 3 level to the quarterback for sure. DB for sure. We're not going to start with much interest from offensive line, so let's go ahead there. Receiver also. We're probably going to need a running back also, so let's go here. And then defensive line. Linebacker will have to be second. This is our week to fire staff. Power spread, Kentucky. Pipeline's not terrible. Level 17 though. We're getting new coordinators. Let's see, Ira Brown. Ready for the portal, the kids leaving, all that. Western Michigan's not a great school, but we aren't either at the current time, so there is that. So Tim Beck's a level 27. We could get our old head coach. It'll be hard to get him when Kentucky wants him. I want both coaches we want to go after. He's got strategist, tactician, and recruiter. What's Beck have? Architect. We're going to offer Troy's head coach. Let's see what we got in defense here. Not liking these options at all. We're going to wait a week on defensive coordinator and see if we can get better options next week. See if somebody gets fired or something that might help us out. We did get the offensive coordinator. Let's see. No new defensive coordinators. We're going to hold off one more week. We might be missing out on defensive coordinator this year, honestly. We've overachieved, so I'm not going to go make sure we win our bowl game this year, which would be a benefit to us, but Dash at the single touchdowns record. So the playbook definitely helps some people. Certain players did well with it. You know, we lost our bowl game. Did not want to lose that one. All the games we won in simulation, and we couldn't win the one we needed to. We got a 3-3-5 tight. Not a good pipeline. We'll hire him. We'll offer him. I don't know that we'll hire him. And as of right now, it looks like the tackle might be staying. If it's not already generated. So he has the scheme type we want, but that's it. Looks like we might be keeping that tackle. That is really big. Nope, he's back on there. He was off last week, back on this week. Don't get that. Unless maybe our coordinator already had something to make him stay. Let's go to players leaving. Let's see here. Play style, extremely low. How is it extremely low when we're that close? We are so close. Didn't work. We got to try this player also. Didn't work. JJ Cole Jr. all normal dev except for the star, and he's leaving. Losing a kicker is kind of crazy. They're all extremely low, low. Oh, there's Deuce Bailey. We're losing everybody. Man. Them names you always see in the portal, you see where they come from. Sometimes you do these small school rebuilds. So all the talent's gone. I don't think we had a draftable player to upgrade last week that we forgot to upgrade, so it won't matter much. Alright, let's remove him. We're locked out from this kid. Locked out from this kid also. Not winning that race. We could win that one still. I'm not spending hours on a 2-star freshman to make sure we win it. We might put hours on the freshman quarterback to redshirt. Alright, transfer portal's going to be interesting. We're going to start with Zoller. What? The quarterback options are crazy. What? Man. Zoller's Achilles Smith. I mean, we got some options. We also have to make sure we get a backup. Here's Deuce Bailey. Tucker Parks from Western Kentucky. Alright. Achilles Smith or Zollers? I've done Achilles Smith a lot. I ain't had Zollers in forever. I feel like we might have to take a quarterback off also. Chris Johnson Jr., pro potential. And then we have backs that actually have us first that we won't have to spend a bunch of hours on. I think we got to look at that. Jordan Lyle. We can take Lyle, and then we need a bigger back also. From UAB. Backfield threat that's real big. So no power backs really available, it doesn't look like. Here's one as a sophomore. So he'll be a junior. I'm not going to bring a fullback in. We don't have a starting level receiver either, so I'm not sure why it only says one. That we only need to bring in one more. junior though. Definitely want to go young here, sophomore, freshmen's. Kind of was looking for somebody we could turn into a tight end possibly. Quincy Porter maybe. Oh, give me 1 second, get a text message. Alright. Porter's also a freshman. What's his deal breaker? Playing time. Might not be terrible. I don't know if I have the depth to add all these targets. We'll have to get real here in a second. Sophomore, junior. Maybe Rodriguez, still have from Kentucky, possibly. The fact we have starting interest at linemen's kind of, we're supposed to be the worst pipeline. I don't want to go after just upperclassmen. I want to try to make sure we get Small's like a 70 or 80 something overall cap. Texas. See, the freshman from Georgia Tech or Texas. This one has us number 1. Let's go there. We are definitely have to go back to our board here. Morley. So you usually go a little further down to get to the freshmen sometimes. Central Michigan play style. Kim. I don't know if I've had him before or not. We're going to try it. 3-star freshman. My man got a helmet on in this picture. With the freshman here. Alright, edge. Junior power rusher. Beavers is a freshman. We'll throw him on the board for sure. No interest to start with. 2 stars. Is kind of crazy. Jordan Thomas would be a huge pickup for us, along with KJ Sampson. We're not going to have the hours for all the players we're trying to add to our board. Them just not having the interest to begin with is going to be difficult to overcome. Gates Goldberg, a thumper freshman. Yeah, these aren't even names. Let's see, middle backer. Keys is a sophomore. Now we're down to 2 stars. Winston has a lot of speed. Playtime from Alabama, Auburn, any of these other southern schools wanting he's gone though. Man, Ben Hanks play style. We'd love to. And Taylor, that's another one we'd love to get. Must be play style. Okay, free safety. Said Micah. I'm surprised that's even possible. Locked out for Coyle there. There's Del Home also. Let's see, we might be able to pick up some solid safeties in here this year. I don't know that we'll have the hours actually to do it, but CJ Miles Jr. possibly. We have none. No free safeties with interest to start. There are 3 other safeties. 2-star strong safeties. Let's see if there's any corners too. It's kind of crazy. Let's see, Mike linebackers, we got a few, but he's a freshman. All right, let's go reevaluate where we are. Okay, so we have 3 quarterbacks added to the board. That'll be the 4th. We'll recheck this out next week. We do have a pipeline, so if no one comes out of the blue, we should be kind of okay here. So any of the Texas schools, and we're, Florida schools down there. Let's see. So Washington or Oregon, and we lose that battle for sure. We only have 500 hours also. Man. So let's go offer scholarships to everybody and see where we are hours wise, because we're not going to have many. Man, the lack of interest to start. But that's how, that's how it's going to be. We do have offensive linemen that started out interested. Doesn't mean it's always going to work out. If we can get the DBs, the quarterback, we'll fill everything else in. We don't have a pipeline at all. Several schools do. This 50 thing's gonna kill us, so we're gonna have to lower the hours from 50 probably. So 35. We're gonna have to go 50 on one of them. The same schools are interested in both of them. They're both from the same general area. As long as it's not Wake Forest, we should be okay there. Some school that comes out of nowhere. But Zollers does have us first. I really think week one we should just throw 50 hours at him to start. And see if we can get a lead, see what happens, and see if we can get change directions. We can't go after two running backs at the same time right now. We just do not have the hours to do it. We just don't have the hours overall for anything, honestly. Because we need offensive linemen, and we are almost already out of hours. And we haven't done defensive line or anything. And we have to get two receivers. The lack of hours is insane. All right, let's see what it looks like going into next week. If we can get a quarterback, we're going to see what the roster looks like first here. Now that we got everything will be cleared. We are first still on Laws or Zollers. Let's check the roster here. So we have two quarterbacks on the team currently, so we need to cut some of those back. We do have 3 running backs. Four receivers. One has impact, so he should be at least semi-playable. Let's see, we do have a few tight ends also. Yeah, we need to make sure we get the offensive line a little more solid up here, solidified. We have edges playing D tackle, 3 of them. So we need to make sure we get D tackles to move them. Linebackers. DB is going to be a must. And really would like more kickers. But I don't know that we're going to have the ability to bring the kickers in, honestly. So we took a huge jump there, still first there, still first there. Which one do we take off? The junior? Take off the upperclassman, probably. We got nowhere with him. They have a pipeline, so this is a race, and we want to make sure to win it. Having a solid lead back really helps. So they're going after him and him. So all 3 receivers have Florida schools going after him who have crazy pipelines. So I really think Carry-On's the only, I think he's gone. We have hours to spend. We're never coming back from that one. The gold pipeline, I don't know. We might try with visits and see. We might be able to get all our offense. No, we didn't spend enough hours. He's going to a rival. He locked us out. Both D tackles locked us out. All right, so we're gonna have to hit the board again. I'm not spending hours on him. go 50 here. Dang, Western Kentucky might be coming along and getting him. We didn't put enough, and we don't have a pipeline. We're going to hope visits end up being enough. All right. So let's go back to the transfer portal here. We're going to need a receiver. Let's see what halfbacks are interested. Looking for more of a power back. That's Lionel there. So we have no short yardage backs really available. This kid's a freshman. We're going to throw him on the board right now in case we end up not winning the race for the other kid because we take too long getting to him. All right, so we have to add one that we think we can get for sure. Junior speedster. Marshall's a junior speedster with some size. Brooks is a junior size also. Bogues from Florida State. I feel like he's got to be decent. Florida State kid. Alright, linebackers I feel like needs addressed, and we need to look at corner. The lack of interest, man, is killing us. So we're going to go overall here. Shaw's still not getting recruited. Brian. We also need an edge. We can't forget that. Sophomore. Then we got this kid from Florida. He's international. Texas Chester. I wonder if he's gotten Jason Stokes. He's an okay 2-star. But he has a bad, doesn't have a good development trait. Let's see, there should be some that no one has first. Dang. This kid he's good. Nope, UTEP wants him. Florida, we have a 1. I don't know what they have. These D tackles are all the size of defensive ends. 260, one's 303. Put them all on right now, then we're going to reassess ourselves here. We got to make a decision at quarterback also. Zollers is going to be the starter. Do we bring Bailey in, or do we bring Emmanuel in? We're going to have to keep that one 50'd out. I feel like we're going to have to add hours to them. to try and win this. I mean, I need 2 receivers. The third is bonus, but I need 2 starting level receivers for sure right now. We need the offensive linemen. They have a pipeline, so we need to up that. We didn't have an edge. I guess we might not have to, depending on everything else. Oh, lay back here. Kick the chair out. If you want to lay over here, that's okay, Bubba. Yeah. Leave the laptop right there. Don't use the tablet. I'm not asking you to come over there and use the tablet. Can you see it from there? Not great, but enough to go to sleep probably. They're finishing up the game. They'll be home here in a minute, okay? And then we don't have linebackers. We just don't have hours, man. It's killing us. I don't think with Hanks, even with visits, it's gonna matter. We might wait one more week. We might have lost that one too, not having 50. We'll see. We got 4 players that also need scholarship. Do we have any? We don't have any battles though that we can really afford to take any hours. I can't take them all Zollers. I'm afraid somebody will come up and stealing from us. Those 2 have the pipeline lead on us. Can't afford not to get the lineman. We need to add an edge. There's less of a pipeline issue here. Not having the hours to get everybody. So it's going to be a 2-year process probably, because there's also just not much talent on the team. But I need more than 1 receiver. All right, week 3, we want to try and set visits where we need them here to make sure we get everybody, and we only have 10 hours. So Zollers looks like he might be a lot. Looks like we might have to leave it Lyle well enough. The receivers. And this one's going to need some more hours. Washington's entered that race. I don't even think with a visit it'll matter. We don't have the hours to win to catch up on that battle. We broke even on that battle. We're going to have to do a visit with Micah. So we need to cut hours where we can to just set visits up and add everybody we need to here. Also, let's offer scholarships because it helps having the scholarship offered, moving up the recruiting board. Let's see. we might be having offensive linemen play defensive tackle for us this year. I think we should be okay on that race. This one, we need some more points. So what if we did Kim and Oh Boy's Visit? Wonder if that would help more. Got to get tricky here to make enough hours. We'll take a visit. I mean, if we spend any hours, we could get weeks. We just don't. His is 15. We're going to need a corner with him also. Man. Let's go here. Because it looks like we got Johnson pretty much wrapped up. There's 30 hours. His is 25. Dang. Playstyle deal breaker. So we got to make up some more points here. Another 10, another 10. Oh, right here with Taylor, probably. Play style also. All right, at least I ain't done nothing to D-tackle. Which I think we're going to schedule him for a visit. Silverado. Playtime. That visit's probably a waste, not gonna lie. We'll see how much we get a boost for it. We can't put him on the visit. We can't put any of the linebackers we want on a visit that might help. We got the corners there and the safety. The size is blocked. And we're going to have to get real about quarterback here next week if we want the upperclassmen or the freshmen to back up Zollers. I think we're going to go with Emmanuel, honestly. Let him run as the senior that graduates. I don't think he's draftable. All right. Okay, we're locked out now. It says for because he's going to be a senior. We did get to third there, so with ours, I think either one of these we could catch up to, but definitely him. They got a bigger climb than us on both those guys. Here comes, but I think we'll be able to hold them all. We did not hold them all. That did help us. That was a big jump. If we would have put 50 hours on him, we probably would have had the first place there. IU's going to steal Winston. All right, we had the big jump. They got out of the place, though, so they jumped out. Toledo, Ohio's jumping in, though. We're just not going to have it. Play style. We don't have the coach stability from replacing our coaches. We don't have the pipeline. All right, we need to choose what we're going to do at quarterback here also. We're going to pull Bailey from the board. We need a lineman, an edge, and a backer. That race should be won. Jolie. That's the neighbors. You're all right. Mom be home shortly. All right, so we need an edge. Offensive lineman. See, that there was tackles that actually had interest in this. That's what I should have started with, was tackles. I kept looking at the guards.